Hello and welcome back to Firehouse 5. I am here with Captain Bob, who is going to give us a tour of this beautiful fire station. All right, lead the way.
Hello, welcome kids. This is Company 5. This is one of the 12 firehouses in the Stockton Fire Department. This is where we live. If I'm here for 2 days in a row, and then I get to go home for 4. Living here, we have everything you have at home. So let's go look at Company 5. Like every house, we got to do laundry, we got to have clean clothes. So we have a special little room. It's a laundry room.
Does everyone do their own laundry?
Yes.
Okay.
We have towels for everybody taking a shower, so every day we wash our towels. And then my uniform gets dirty during the day, so I have to wash my own clothes. So then we'll go down here. And then we need a place to sleep. So at night, we actually get to go to sleep when we're not going on emergency calls. So I have a bedroom in here that I have my own bed, I have my own sheets, my blanket, and a bathroom. So this is one place we get, just like you have at home, you have a bedroom. And then because we work, we have to stay fit, we have to stay active, we do a lot of extra work with fighting fires and carrying people and all that stuff. So we have a workout room.
A lot of equipment. Do you guys use everything in here?
Most guys have their routine, their workout that they want to do. So yeah, it just depends on the crew and the person. Some crews all work out together. Some work out separately. So we have a TV in here to keep us occupied and keep your mind off working out and sweating. But yeah, we got to stay fit. So this is one of the things we get to do here. That's our workout room. I have my own room in there as the captain. This is where the firefighters get to sleep. It's kind of, we have a lot of equipment, so we store some of our medical supplies in here. Some of the guys move some of the other equipment in here, but this is what we call a dormitory or a dorm. Some of the other firehouses, everybody sleeps in one big room. And then just like every house has, everybody has their own bathroom. This is where we come in and we change into our uniform when we come to work, and then when we get off work, tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, I'll come here and I'll change out of my uniform and put regular clothes on.
Okay.
So, and then, like every house and apartment, we have a living room, we have a TV, we get some downtime, we get to sit and watch a little bit of TV during the evenings, watch some news. Sometimes we have family night, we pick a movie and get together and we just sit and watch movies. So what they call decompress, stressful day, stressful calls, you need to come and just relax, and this is where we can do it. We have a dining room table like most places, so dinner, it just depends. We have a full kitchen, we have a couple refrigerators, so it just depends on what we want to do for the night. And it's a full kitchen, as you can see, all the spices and stuff. And there's some firefighters you like to cook, and there's some you do not like to cook. Every firehouse, most every firehouse has some setup where they have a lot of spices. And like I said, there's some really good cooks on the job, and there's some that you just, they would burn water if...
No thanks, I'll handle it.
Yeah, so, which is fine. Everybody has their limitations, they have their strengths, and we'll go with that. Like I said, it just depends on the crew. With 3 people here, 3 firefighters, we each take a little bit of turn cooking, and sometimes it's just a lazy day. Some guys, some firefighters go off and they have little projects. After 5, we can do some of our own little projects if we want to, and do stuff like that. Like right now, we have some promotional tests coming up. So they'll go and find a desk in the quiet, and they'll go study and do that type of thing. So
okay.
I worked with a firefighter, my driver yesterday. He's doing his college degree. So he spent his downtime doing homework assignments.
Wow.
So like many kids, he gets to do homework assignments.
That is exciting. So he comes back from, fighting fires and responding to calls and just sits right down and starts studying?
He's got to do his homework.
Oh my
so
gosh.
a lot of us try to further our education, and that's one of the things is getting a degree from college or fire science classes, or we have a large group that are doing paramedic class.
All right, and then as far as the tour, was there anything else that you'd like to share?
We'll go out and look at we'll look at the exciting stuff.
The exciting stuff. Woohoo! All right.
So this right here, this is engine 5. It's a fire engine. We carry all of our hose on here. Behind all the gauges and the handles right here. Behind here is a water tank. So everybody, all the kids I'm sure have seen a gallon of milk. Well, we have 750 gallons of water. So imagine 750 gallons of milk back in here. So when we get a fire, we build everything for speed. So we get a fire and we need to pull a hose. We have our own water that we put on the fire that puts the fire out. We grab a hose and immediately can pull it to the house, and my driver pulls a couple of handles, and we get water out the end. It's like a big garden hose, and we're able to put fires out pretty quickly. House fires usually go out pretty quick for us. So, but everything we do is built for speed. Even my boots have zippers on them, so I can get out of my boots really fast and get my bunkers, my firefighting gear on. Once we get all of our gear on, the breathing tank and all that, air tank, it's about 75 pounds extra equipment we carry. We take this on everything, on all of our calls. This is our toolbox. We have almost every tool to deal with every situation.
Wow, so all of these things, I mean, there's so many little gadgets on here. I mean, does everybody know exactly what all of these things do and how do you?
The drivers train on this. I got to drive a fire engine. I drove it for 19 years. So I know, all my training, I know how to do this. But firefighters, we like them to know how to do it and stuff like that. Sure. So if I want to get water out of this, I have to pull this handle. So when I pull it, and we have hose on there and the engine's running, we'll get water out of it.
Okay.
But they also try to make things firefighter proof. So if you look, this says the number 1 discharge and it's red, and the handle says number 1 discharge and it's red. So they color code it for us.
I like that.
So orange, blue and blue, so they make it firefighter proof. So that's what they try to do to help us out in a pinch. But most drivers know that they work with the equipment enough that we know where it's at.
Gotcha.
So, and then right here, this is what we call a brush rig. We take it on grass fires, which Stockton has enough fields around and stuff like that. We take this, we had one the other day on the old golf course that we have to go take it and do a little four-wheel driving and put grass fires out. So it makes it a little handier than taking this big rig out in the middle of a field. So
what's the main, I mean, aside from the different engines, but what's the main difference between, say, a house fire and like a brush or grass fire?
In a house fire, we're going to put on this heavy equipment. It's like putting on a winter suit, a winter coat. When you're going up to the snow and it's cold and windy and rainy, we're putting this on. But we put it on all the time. So
100-degree weather, you're putting that guy on.
Exactly. If there's a structure fire, house fire, this is what we wear. And this isn't fireproof. It's considered fire. It's called fire resistant. So what it means is it protects us from the heat, but it gets really hot. So there's times when we actually can't go in because it's too hot. So we have to use water. And water cools down heat, so we'll spray it down from the outside and then we'll go in. Now, a grass fire, that's a little bit lighter. Okay. So we have this type of stuff that we put on over our uniforms. So as you can tell, that's a lot lighter than a heavy coat. Now this is fire resistive too, but we're outside, so the heat usually isn't quite as bad, so we don't need the thick stuff. Talking about extra weight, that's our air cylinder. That's our what we call the self-contained breathing apparatus, and it just adds to the weight. So it's part of the 75 extra pounds.
How heavy is that by itself?
Go.
I don't want to drop it.
No, you're all right.
Oh my gosh, good Lord. And that's in addition to everything else?
That's everything else.
Wow.
So yeah, that's it adds to it. And there's times when we can wear it for an hour or so, and it's taxing.
Wow.
Hence, that's why we try to eat healthy and we try to work out more.
That makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much, Captain Bob. This has been an excellent tour. And this again was Firehouse 5. So thank you very much.
Thank you, kids. Come again. And yeah, anytime. Ask a question. You see a firefighter, ask a question. If you want to see the fire engine, step up. We always love showing off we consider our toolbox and our toys. I remember being a little kid, I had little fire engines and stuff, and every now and then we'll go on a call and we're taking care of somebody, and one of the kids in the family's got their fire engine, they'll come out and show you.
Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, it's from little kids, a lot of us want to be firefighters from real little, but yeah, we love showing off our toys.
All right, so you heard, man, don't be shy. Talk to your local firefighters. All right, thanks everyone.